The MLB Season 5 2021 games and highlights will be coming up next on Sports Groove AIM 2021.
MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Atlanta Braves. Philadelphia have lost their last 5 games. They'll attempt to break that streak right after this. Mike Soroka will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, this guy keeps his team in the ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball really well. And one of the keys for this guy is getting early outs to keep his pitch count down. If he can do that, he should be able to get into the 7th or 8th inning in this one here today.
Standing in, Mickey Moniak. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League.
Boy, talking about having a great month. He absolutely killed it last month, hitting over 400. This guy's one of the most dangerous hitters in all of baseball.
And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Guys, one of D-Row's former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. They do come in fresh off a victory last time out, but they've been giving ground in the division of late. They've won just twice in their last 7 games.
Yeah, Matty, the first game of any...
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. So a solo home run here on just the 2nd pitch of the ball game. Home run number 15 for him thus far, and the Phillies grab a 1-0 lead.
I'm excited to check the home run numbers that come out on ShowTrack, because that was just one of the most impressive launches we've seen in a good while. And as the numbers come in, that ball was projected to have carried over 460 feet. An amazing show of strength.
Digging in, Alec Bohm. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. Here comes the first pitch. Unable to find the zone with the slider. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
There to handle it is Ozuna, and there's one away.
Brad Miller.
So striding forward now, Brad Miller. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
First delivery to him on the way. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 26 for him on the season as the Phillies have taken a 2-0 lead.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or if he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
Now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. He enters this one second in the National League round trip category.
This guy's right in the prime of his career right now. The power bat speaks for itself. One of the more dangerous hitters in the game of baseball.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
A ball and a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
That is fair.
So digging in now, JT Realmuto, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. 0-1 count and the pitch.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Scorched to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Phillies 2 and the Braves coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Zach Wheeler is on the mound for game 2. Dan, please, Zach, what's the word on him?
Hey, in his last start, he picked up his 9th win of the season. It's always nice to get into double digits, and nothing he'd like to do more than to pitch well in this one and pick up his 10th victory of the year.
Digging in now, Marcell Ozuna. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Braves, the center fielder,
And the pitch.
Marcell.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Miller is there. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting second, the shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. And he comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games. Now the pitch. Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. The 0-1 delivery. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. His career line against Wheeler, he's picked up 14 hits in 29 at-bats. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. The 1-1 home. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hazley is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And up next, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. Wheeler pauses. Here's his offering, and he fouls this one off. Swanson is off at first with 2 away. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Down 0-2. Maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
Grounder down the line at third. And this goes right through his glove on into left field.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line him. Drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment. Able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Standing in now, Christian Pache, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He enters here right at the 290 mark. 5 homers and 16 RBIs. 0-1. Here it comes. Hard hit ball to second. Miller's got it, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. It's quite possible the humidity has finally taken its toll on some of the fans. More from MLB Network Saturday Baseball after this. And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race.
Guy continues to swing a hot bat. Hit over 300 last month. We'll see if he can keep scorching here in this one.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. windup and the 0-1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Harper swings and hits it very well to right. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo home run off the bat of Bryce Harper. 34 home runs now on the year, and the Phillies open up a 3-0 lead.
Man, this has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the third homer he's allowed today. He better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
Standing in, Adam Hazley. He's definitely a long ball threat, currently third in the National League in that category.
When you're drawing up plans for your club in spring training, you'd love to have pop and power from your corner outfield spots, and they certainly have that in this guy right here.
Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss on the sinker. 0-1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Squared that one up just a little late. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Darno gathers it, and he makes the throw to first. Hazley is retired, and there's one away. Stepping in, Rhys Hoskins, a real threat with the bat, currently the National League home run leader.
Man, this guy's been in fuego lately. A boatload of homers over his last 10 games.
Yeah, usually, Dan, guys get hot throughout the course of the season, but not like this. Hot and hot with damage.
And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike 1. Bases are empty, one man out. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman.
Good pitch there on 0-2. Breaking ball out of the zone away. Might set up another breaking ball to see if he'll chase this one a little bit farther off the plate.
Fooled him badly there. I mean badly. It's 1-2.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
So now to the plate, Zach Wheeler. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. Now here it comes. Ball 1, well below the zone. Fouled off. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away. Mickey Moniak would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. He dives, but he can't make the catch. It's a foul ball. Grounded to short. Swanson brings it in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. But the Phils tack on one more on this solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 3-0 Philadelphia. Now batting, Ozzie Albies, and he'll be looking to snap out of it in this one. Not having much success at the plate over the last week and a half.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike one.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ground ball right side. And that is through into right field for a single.
Batting seventh, the right fielder, Ronald Acuna.
So striding in, Ronald Acuna. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s.
Last month wasn't very kind to this guy. He's one of the better hitters in all of baseball. He's hoping to rebound and have a much more productive month.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Taken in by Gregorius. There's one. On to first, and they get the double play.
Batting in, the third baseman, Austin Riley.
Stepping into the box, Austin Riley. He went deep in the contest last night. Wheeler's ready. First pitch on its way. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Turned on down the line, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. The Braves go down quietly. They trail it here 3-0. Stepping in now, Mickey Moniak.
The center fielder,
Fouled away.
Moniak.
He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. There's a chopper foul off to the left as the count moves to 0-2. The pitch. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. Coming to the plate now, Alec Bohm. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now back, second base.
Riding in once again, Brad Miller. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. And now a pitch on the way. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Super important situation right here for the pitcher to go 1-2-3. Get back in the dugout, regroup. He struggled early, but if he can knock out this 1-2-3 inning, I think he can right the ship.
Pulled toward right center field. Ozuna is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia, but they lead it 3-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next will be the pitcher, Mike Soroka. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a liner. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This one's blooped out toward right center field. In there, a base hit.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Second at bat now. He grounded out to start the home first. Here it comes, 1-0. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
Nobody out, runner on first. A swing and a ground ball to third. And that's through for a hit.
Well, I'm surprised by the pitcher right there going to the well for a second straight fastball. He had to feel that that hitter was on the previous pitch.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. Hit high and deep to right center. Moniak is there and he makes the catch for the out. The relay throw, and he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the fly out. Now he's only 90 feet away with one out.
So one gone for the Braves here in the third, and that brings in Freddie Freeman. First pitch coming, here it is. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Runners are at the corners with one man out. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Miller towards second. He's got it. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Braves strand one. Still down 3-0. Set for the start of the inning, and stepping up as the shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Not shocked by their aggressive nature at the plate today, but they got to change their MO if they're going to compete in this one.
And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
That's a ball.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
And he chased it in the dirt. Darno has it. And the throw is in time. Gregorius is retired, and there's one away. Striding in, JT Realmuto. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. JT Realmuto with a solo shot, number 22 on the year, as the Phillies have opened things up now 4-0. The long ball is playing in this one. That was the 4th blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan, D-Row, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round trip of the game so far.
They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happened.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front. One out, nobody on. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Another one sent foul. Again, another foul ball. And it's fouled away. Way outside. 1-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
The 1-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And right into the shift. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Another 1-2 delivery.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row. Loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
Just trying to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him.
Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. That one's out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game as they extend the lead to 5-0. To the plate now, Adam Hazley. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He swings and crushes it. Oh my, there is no doubt about this one, and they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 28 on the season. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Well, this is amazing right here. 3 home runs in a row. I've actually been a part of a similar situation sandwiched in between Rafael Furcal and Gary Sheffield back in the early 2000s. What a moment. All the boys are going nuts. For 3 guys to do it, it's pretty special.
Cole Hamels answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Cole Hamels.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Skied into straightaway right. Acuna's there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Coming to the plate now, Zach Wheeler.
Zach Wheeler.
First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive to left. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. Some success with 2 away, and the top of the 4th is still alive.
Boy, D, you're talking about frustrating as a pitcher. You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own hands and did just that. By getting a knock, now we could have some issues here.
Ball hit out to Albies at second base. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So they get 3 runs here, all coming via solo home runs. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Philadelphia is on top 6-0. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Now here it comes. Hard on the ground toward short. Gregorius is there, and a good throw gets him 1 gone. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Now at the plate, Christian Pache. First delivery to him on the way.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
No runs on 6 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Oh, I love this, boys. Mano y mano. He's coming to get him with back-to-back big-time heaters.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Line towards center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ozzie Albies. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
It's very difficult being a switch hitter, and very rarely do you see the same hitter from both sides of the plate. He's a far superior hitter from the left side as opposed to the right side.
Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball, 1-1. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. No runs on 6 hits and no errors so far for Atlanta. 2-2.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Game 6-3 San Francisco Giants 4-0-2-4 Washington Nationals 2-6-3-5.
Lined but speared on a hop. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Braves. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it's one of those games where everything has come together for his hitters. From their approach to their swings to the results. It's all working. One key indicator of that, 6 extra base hits to this point in the game.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and set to go as the third baseman, Alec Bohm. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. And this is going to be extra bases here to kick off the 5th. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Boy, there's a long
Game
drive bullet
6-3
off the
Chicago
ball
White
right there, but
Sox
the outfielder does a
4-0-2
really
for
good
Detroit
job,
Tigers
D-Roll,
2-6
of getting that one
3-8.
quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Roll, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. Hit down the line at first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now back.
Ready once again, JT Realmuto comes in
Game
1 for 2
6-3
with that
Toronto
home
Blue
run he
Jays
hit earlier.
3-2-2-0 Boston Red Sox
Here comes the
3-9-2-6.
first pitch. Drilled down the line. This is foul for the first strike. Runners are at second and third with one down. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. He pulls into second safely as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Roll. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his third run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bond, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. So the base hit drives home their third run of the inning and adds to his season total as we check out the league leaders in RBIs. And as you see, he's bringing up the final spot on the leaderboard, currently 7th in the National League. Tommy Malone gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. At the plate, Adam Hazley, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one, and it's gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Game 6-3 Baltimore Orioles 2-2-4-1 Tampa Bay Rays 4-1-2-4.
This will chase one up around the letters here for strike one. Malone, a left-hander who goes an even 6 feet. He was taken in the 10th round during the 2008 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. Fastball well outside. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. Here now the 2-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the fifth and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Into the box now, Zach Wheeler. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one.
Game 6-3 Seattle Mariners 3-1-3-5 Cleveland Indians 3-4-2-7.
The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Popped him up. Albies is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. Home half of the 5th coming up. Phillies lead this one 11-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Acuna digs in now. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Game 6-3 San Diego Padres 3-8-2-9 New York Mets 3-2-2-4.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck. To short, hit hard. Gregorius has it. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. At the plate, Austin Riley. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he fouls this one off. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here's a fastball in on the fists, and that'll even things up at 2-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 2-2 one more time. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. Ender Inciarte will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Slow grounder to first. And he'll just make the tag himself, and the inning is over. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They trail in this one 11-0. Josh Tomlin gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Mickey Moniak. He bats here as the reigning Rookie of the Month in the National League. First delivery to him on the way. No balls and a strike to count. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Hit back up the middle. Albies scoops it up. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth. Into the box now, Alec Bohm. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Tomlin is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the sixth inning.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Into the box, Brad Miller. Fouled off. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. Phillies down in order, but they lead it 11-0. Ready for another shot now. Marcell Ozuna, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
And that's just another base hit in a long line of many. Seems like he's been pitching from the stretch the entire game, but somehow he's still got a shutout going. We'll see how long he can make this last.
Striding into the box, Dansby Swanson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Fouled away. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. A runner at first with no outs here. And it's fouled away. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman. He's flied out and hit into a double play in 2 at-bats. He's set, and the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Moniak. And that's the second out of the inning. Now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Travis d'Arnaud. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. High and deep to right center. Ranging back is Moniak. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And they'll get a little closer here as the run comes across to score from first. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
In now, Christian Pache. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. Sixth home run on the season for him, as it's now down to an 8-run ball game.
That's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. Ozzie Albies with a solo homer. Number 13 for him on the year, but they still face a 7-run deficit. Wow, 9 home runs. D. Dan, when's the last time you saw a power performance like this from two competing teams?
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Rose, is I prefer to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Wheeler gets the sign. First pitch on the way. Here it comes, 1-0. 4 runs here in this half inning. Couldn't lay off that time, and it's 1-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. We're through 6 full. Phillies on top, 11-4. Seventh inning ready to roll, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Didi Gregorius. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Ozuna is under it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, JT Realmuto. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Racing back the left fielder. Still ranging back. A leaping effort, and he brings it in. 2 away now after a great effort.
That was a pretty spectacular catch right there. A lot of guys mistime that jump because they're worried about the wall coming on. But he got it just right and hauled it in. Great stuff.
Bryce Harper will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. First offering on its way. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. And it's quickly 0-2. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Phillies lead it 11-4. Ready now, Austin Riley. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike, 0-1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
And another strike. Good fastball under the hands. It's 0-2.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
Struck him out.
The bottom third of the lineup hasn't put up a lot of resistance in this one. Pretty much has been sure outs other than that one hit. That really puts a lot of pressure on other guys to make stuff happen. These aren't the guys you usually count on, but it certainly helps if they can do something productive.
Nick Markakis will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Ranging back is Modiak, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Well, one thing's for certain. That makes the manager look like a genius right there. He calls on him to pinch hit, hoping for any kind of spark, and he gives him a little bit more than that, blasting a double that almost leaves the ballpark. Big innings often start with beginnings like this.
And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 0-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, Matt. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Digging in, Dansby Swanson. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. 2 out here and a runner at second. And he fouls this one off. Hard on the ground toward short, and that is through into left field. A base hit. Long throw to the plate, and he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run. 1 left for Atlanta. They'll need to pick it up. It's 11-4. Shane Green enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
19, Shane Green. Leading off for the Phillies, the left fielder.
Stepping in now, Adam Hazley. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And it's gone as they add still another. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his third home run of the ball game, as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Well, in hockey, they'd call it a hat trick. Hitting 3 home runs in one outing is a heck of a lot harder and a lot more rare. He's having an afternoon he'll never forget.
The first baseman,
So now to the plate, Rhys Hoskins. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. Spencer Howard will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
hitting for the Phillies, number 48, Spencer Howard.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Ozuna is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Mickey Moniak. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. The 0-2 home.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Popped him up. Riley has room in foul territory. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So it's 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left on base. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Phillies 12 and the Braves 4. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And in to bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Now here's the pitch. Hit hard to short. And that's the first out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Travis d'Arnaud, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. First pitch of the at-bat. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike. Strike 2 taken, a fastball that clips the inside black.
Borderline pitch right there, but as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
And another foul ball. And now time is called as a beach ball has made its way out into left field here. Here he comes again, 1-2. Swinging a ball line softly down the line in right. Foul. The next 1-2 pitch. this is hit high in the air out toward left center. Giving chase is Moniak. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Now at the plate, Christian Pache. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And that'll get down for a 2-out single. So with that, we're not done with the bottom of the 8th quite yet.
I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league ball player that's going to give away an at-bat in any game ever. Nice piece of hitting right there, staying within yourself and grabbing you a knock.
So up steps Ozzie Albies, fouled away. So far 2 for 3 in this one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this pitch arsenal, you just got to find a way to shorten up and battle, put something in play.
A runner on first with 2 away. Stays alive, still 0-2. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Harper. And he gets there as he had a lot of ground to cover that time, and the side is retired. Braves strand 1. They're in trouble here. It's 12-4. Digging in, Alec Bohm. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. He's set. Here it comes. Out in front as he grounds this one to short. Swanson picks it up. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Stepping up now, Brad Miller. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. First offering on its way.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
1-0 pitch on the way. Popped him up. Darno is under it. And that's the second out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Didi Gregorius. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Smoke the other way. High and deep to left. And that is off the wall. The relay, the tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Phillies down on just 4 pitches, but they hold a 12-4 lead. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Moniak. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, third baseman.
At the plate, Austin Riley. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball inside.
That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Hits this one hard the other way. Gloved by Miller. On on to first, and that means the Braves are now down to their final out. Drew Waters will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The windup and the 0-1.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
And he fouls this one off. Final strike for the Braves. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Well, there's no doubt they've looked pretty inept the last 5 games, but they got the monkey off their back here with the win and are hoping to build on that now.
12-4 is the final in this game. The Philadelphia Phillies combined to hit 8 home runs en route to the win. Zach Wheeler wins his team-leading 10th game of the year. Mike Soroka struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 2 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Braves and everyone at Truist Park, we'd like to thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you.
Great Sunday action lies ahead, but first, here's what happened in the major leagues on Saturday. Starting off in the National League East, Adam Hazley was a force at the plate with 3 long balls and 4 RBIs. As the Phillies took care of the Braves, 12-4. His modest hitting streak was also extended to 5 straight games. The Marlins knocked out 12 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Mariners 7-4. It was their 5th straight victory. The Nationals put up 16 hits on the day as they got the best of the visiting Mets 12-7. The Reds had 12 hits as a team as they nabbed the win against the visiting Cubs 6-4. The Pittsburgh Pirates allowed only 5 hits in the game as they got the best of the visiting Redbirds 7-3. Caleb Smith collected win number 3 this year as the Diamondbacks took care of the Padres 3-2. Caleb Ferguson got win number 1 on the year as the Dodgers grabbed the win against Colorado 6-5. Hunter Renfroe was clutch at the plate with 3 RBIs, leading the way for the Bo Sox over the Brewers 5-1. Tyler Lyons won his first game of the season, helping lead the Yankees to a win over the Rays 3-2. They stayed hot with their 10th in a row. The Texas Rangers sent 3 balls into the seats as they beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 9-1. The Baltimore Orioles combined for 4 total home runs as they got the home victory against the Astros 6-5. Zach Collins plated 4 runs with 3 hits on the day, leading the White Sox to victory against Detroit 6-4. The Indians grabbed 13 hits in the game as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 9-5. The Twins combined for 10 hits as a team as they defeated the visiting Angels 5-3. The Oakland Athletics totaled 11 hits as they defeated the visiting Giants 9-4. And that's what's happening around the baseball world heading into today. Join us again tomorrow for the latest from around Major League Baseball.